Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's beautifully weighted. No, it's not getting there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Gattuso. Now he's off and running. And nicely intercepted. Vieira. Rodri. Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The most accurate pass. Back into the middle. Can he get on the end of this?
Oh, they could break here.
Doué.
This is promising.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Rodri. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rodri. Crosses it. Terrific header! Goal! Arsenal!
First blood drawn.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter.
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Parma really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
Messi! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gullit. And it's made its way to him. And that's gone loose. Oh, this looks sharp. Right, Doué. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Messi is onto it in a flash. Bergomi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Gattuso. Rummenigge. Rodri wins the duel this time.
Lofted in. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Can he finish? Rummenigge in the hunt and looking threatening. Nedved. Vieira. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Cannavaro gets good distance on it. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the through ball, it's Ibrahimovic! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! The move. And it's half-time here. Palmer come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Palmer are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we're off again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Serginho gets rid without sophistication. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Now it's Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi might just make this. Maldini cuts out the pass. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Oh, well measured. Rummenigge. Cross from Rummenigge.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Bergomi. Rijkaard. And it's Vieira. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, easy pickings there. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Aimed beyond the defence. Attenzione, un cambio.
So we've reached the hour mark. He's looking wide. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that has been clubbed away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. And he's straight offside.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Griezmann gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
Now that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Cleared without hesitation. Stood up well to him there. Zico powering forward here. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Serginho is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's not got that quite right. And here's Bale. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Bale.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been...
Vinicius Junior! Off the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Now it's Kubo. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Arsenal go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through. Gattuso and Mateus. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vinicius Junior. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. He's had a shot. They've scored. They have stolen level at the last. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Ibrahimovic has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And it's Bale. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Zico! Denied by an instinctive save.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Griezmann flashes it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Bale. Bale going full tilt down the right. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Parma can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's down to business here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hullet. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Ball is over the line.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this?
Great ball, and he's in here, and Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Keeper's dealt with that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he was quick to react.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam. Mateus. Rummenigge. Up he goes! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Nicely shaped ball.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
He's on it, can he get away? Rummenigge.
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
It's their second corner of the game. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way.
And it's Gattuso.
Oh, that's neat.
Nice bit of trickery. In by Messi. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Swings it across. Cleared away. Messi.
Very much a man of this moment.
And this is Romario. Romario!
Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cleared without complication.
Mateus. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gattuso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get it through?
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Casillas claims comfortably. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, nice touch. That'll be a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's making progress on the ball. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Punched away. There will be a throw-in. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Romario. That's tidy. Nakamura plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's going for goal! Now who's going to be first to this? And one more try! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid. Pull it. Threads one in. And he's straight offside. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Parma are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 22, Nakamura. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Schneider. Serginho makes the interception. Cannavaro. Oh, good-looking ball. Ibrahimovic is firing after that one. Ibrahimovic. And he's there to get it away. And it's Messi. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Cross needs to... He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vieira. Defending was strong and firm. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider, Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, this looks sharp. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Parma get their fourth corner. Messi with the short one. Rummenigge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pullet looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Mateus can get it clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pullet is onto this. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ibrahimovic receives it in a wide position. Showing good feet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again. They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been clubbed away. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Knocks it into space. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. And let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Cross from Rafinha. Casillas claims it without any fuss.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. He's got away.
Parma surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ah, he's given it away. Decent chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Parma are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Substitution in progress.
So, what can they come up with here? So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Header! Quality ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Romario on a charge down the left. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Serginho. Now the delivery. Big header! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are pulling clear here. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitutions taking place.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Palmer got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Schneider.
Parma couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And now the breakaway. He came in hard, very hard. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Just a quick
Romario
announcement. It is now
picking
time
up
for
the
our
Man of the
special
Match
lottery.
award, and
Please
no
grab the tickets you
surprise
were
there.
given.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, looks a smashing ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's very neat.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! Against the crossbar! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nicely spread. Bigo gets into some space. He rises! Nedved proves just a little bit too strong. It's a mighty effort! He scores! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bigo chasing after it. And it's Nedved. Nesta. And he goes cross-field. Rosicki gets a foot in here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.